terms of its actual worth. Various guarantees, so to speak, the guarantees of Modi. First thing is, all Modi guarantees so far have been zero guarantees. Right from his entire assurance of creating 2 crore jobs a year, down to various other promises he's made down in the last 10 years, none of them have been fulfilled, not one of them. Now, one of the latest guarantees he's given is that is a Modi guarantee that India will be the 3rd largest economy in the world if Modi is elected for the 3rd term. The fact that India will become the 3rd largest GDP in the world in 2027 is a statistical fact that is established. Whoever is the Prime Minister, that it is bound to happen, because that is the manner in which the growth rates are moving in the top, not top 5 countries, but from the 3rd, 4th and the 5th countries. India will overtake France and Japan to reach the 3rd spot in terms of its just GDP growth statistically. So it doesn't require Modi to reach that point in 2027. It will happen irrespective of anybody being there. So that is not a fact that it is going to be their achievement. But the fact remains that we are 142 at the global ranking in terms of per capita GDP index. Per capita GDP index, India ranks at 142 or 180 countries. And among the G20 countries, we have the lowest GDP, per capita GDP. We have the lowest human development indices record among the G20, which we boasted as the leader. So the truth of the matter is entirely different. Now he made an atrocious comment in an interview day before yesterday, saying that electoral bonds actually gave us the transparency. Now we know who gave to whom. The point is not who gave to whom, that we all know. Even without the Supreme Court judgment, that was known. The point is that how was this money collected? And 3 ways in which the BJP exercised a total mafia type of control. One was direct extortion. You have sent investigative agencies, raid these companies. In return, when they buy electoral bonds, they give it to the BJP, these raids mysteriously stop. Secondly, the quid pro quo, that is, you give electoral bonds, in return you will get these contracts. You will get these various contracts, various deals that will be made. So that is the way in which this bargaining has been done, and there is this sweetheart deals given to people who actually contribute through the electoral bonds. And thirdly, very dangerous thing is money laundering. And this money laundering, there are so many firms that have now clearly, it's been established, they have given multiple times the profits they have made as electoral bonds they have brought and they have donated to the BJP. Where did this money come from? Even loss-making companies have bought electoral bonds. Where did they get this money from to buy these electoral bonds? And this is dangerous in the sense, is it foreign money? Is it money related to the international drug trade? In which case it has very serious consequences. But none of these aspects are being inquired into. Why is the ED not applying the PMLA to such cases of money laundering that are so obvious in the electoral bonds case? But ED has been busy targeting opposition leaders. 2 of the CMs are in jail. The biggest and the worst form of institutionalized corruption in independent India is occurring under this Modi government. So this loot of India is taking place simultaneously from the destruction of the secular democratic character of our country. That's why the CPM has demanded that the Supreme Court, we shall move it also. The Supreme Court must, under its supervision, organize a thorough inquiry into all these three aspects: extortion, quid pro quo, as well as money laundering. These three aspects of the electoral bond scheme, this must be thoroughly probed and the culprits must be punished. So having said this, that's why we think today it is important that the left will have to be strengthened in the parliament in its terms of its presence, and that is because of two factors. One is for general probity in public life, the presence of the left to influence the alternate secular government. That is important, and that we have seen in the past experience. It is only then that many pro-people measures are legislated and the new laws will come. Like we had the rural employment guarantee, the right to information, the right to education, the right to food security, the right to the tribal forest lands. All these rights came during a time when the left was able to exercise that pressure on the secular democratic government then, that is the UPA-1 government. So likewise, in today's situation, this is essential. Secondly, what is essential is also because of this steadfast adherence to principles. The stronger the left, the greater the pressure for the alternate government to pursue pro-people policies and maintain probity. Because you won't find a candidate like the left defecting like many Congress leaders. Every day you have more than one Congress leader defecting from the Congress to the BJP. Either they claim under ED pressure, under CBI pressure, but whatever it is, they keep on the defecting. And today, by the time you get the full list of the BJP, people who are contesting, a majority of them would be people who come from the other parties and join the BJP and not the BJP people. But the left's importance lies in that on the basis of principle politics it's able to do this. And the last 10 years itself have shown, whether it's the question of the first party and the first party national leaders to be arrested for opposition to the CAA, it was the CPI. Whether it was a question of opposing the abrogation of Article 370 and the dissolution of the state of Jammu and Kashmir, it was the CPIM, and I was the first national leader to actually break the Iron Curtain and enter Srinagar with the court's permission in order to meet our leader there and then bring him back for medical treatment to Delhi. And whether it's a question of the Bilkis Banu rape case, reversing that judgment, the CPM was one of the petitioners. Whether the question of the electoral bonds, the only political party that the Supreme Court allowed to be a petitioner was the CPIM, because it is the only party that did not accept electoral bonds and opposed the scheme right from the beginning. So the left's role in all these aspects shows that you require that principal position that has to be taken in national politics today. And stronger the left, the better it is for the country and for the people. So that is our appeal to the people of Kerala also. In 2004, when it was known that there will be an alternate government, and if the alternate government comes, a Congress-led government, the CPM will support it. In spite of that, the people of Kerala gave the LDF 18 out of the 20 seats. Why? Because of the same point, the stronger the left, the greater will be the pressure for that government to work in people's interests and country's interests. That situation has come today in a redoubled manner. So that is why our appeal is that in today's situation, elect the left, and that is important for the sake of overall to safeguard the secular democratic Republic of India. Now, if you have any questions.
CPM wanted to come a Congress Prime Minister in Delhi. CPM wanted to come a Congress Prime Minister in Delhi.
We want an alternate secular government in the country. We want Modi government to be kept out of office. Modi government or the BJP be kept out of office. So who will lead that alternate secular government will be determined post-election on the basis of who wins the largest number of seats, who will be the thing, and it also depends on that party who gets the largest number of seats, whom they will choose. So it's not what we want. It's a question of what we want is an alternate government. Secular democratic government to save India today.
The CPM will be part of the central government or the government established?
Well, let us see at that time what will be the relative strengths, etc. But we will work for the establishment of an alternate secular government.
CPM will accept such a kind of government containing Mamata Bharat.
Well, right now she is not cooperating with the India bloc. It is they who have to answer. The Trinamool Congress right now, though it was part of the India bloc, it is not cooperating with the India bloc. So last few meetings she was not there.
Do we expect more seats from West Bengal?
I'm sorry?
Seat from your expected more seat from
The CPM is fighting 23 seats. We are fighting 23 seats because every seat we want to win. So when you say what is the expectation? If I say less than 23, that means that in many seats I am fighting because I want to lose. We are in a battle, no? So let us see how many will win, but we want to maximize our winning there.
Comrade, Rahul's complaints that Pinarayi does not criticize Modi.
Who?
Rahul's complaints that Pinarayi does not criticize Modi.
Well, we complain to Rahul saying that you can't control your own leaders. Every day people are joining BJP. So what is the question of criticizing Modi? Your leaders, members of your AICC, members of your CWC, they are joining BJP. A party who cannot stop their own leaders from joining the Modi's BJP. What credibility do they have to criticize saying that you are not criticizing so and so? First of all, control your own house. CPM or the left MPs who will get elected will not behave like their leaders who are most eager to move out of Congress and join the BJP. And today in your own Kerala, why should I name them? Because I know all of them personally also, whether it's Karunakaran's children or Anthony's children, but where are they going? If they are not in politics, it's a different matter. But if they are in politics, but they are going, so what is the meaning of that? So let us pool our. If they are interested in saving India today, let them not direct their fire here against the left. The most consistent defender of the secular democratic Republic of India is the left. That they must understand.
Yesterday in his speech, Prime Minister has made some remarks against.
I'm sorry?
Yesterday, in his speech, Prime Minister has made some remarks against Chief Minister and his daughter.
Here, no? Yeah, I know. I think the Chief Minister is answering that. I mean, he's answering that issue. Because it was a personal sort of an attack against Chief Minister and his daughter.
Do you think it is going to be personal? Do you think it is going to be personal?
Well, you see, for the Prime Minister of India to make such charges, this is what has become the new normal in India. You make wild charges, then send your ED and CBI to go and inquire, and then give big assertions saying that I will not tolerate corruption. You are the deity. You are the deity of the worst corruption that India has ever seen, which has been legalized. The presiding deity of legalized political corruption in India is Mr. Modi. That is a proven fact. So whatever attacks is made against the CM and his daughter, sure, the CM will surely answer them. So the question is whether he is helping the states with development funds. We have never seen, I've been in politics at least for the last half a century, but I've never seen governors like these that are being appointed. Not only in Kerala, all non-BJP states. The way in which the entire sanctity of every single constitutional norm and every single constitutional method and mechanism, that is being violated. India has never seen that in the last 10 years. Okay? Good. Okay. Thank you.